everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Not Secret Saturday. When we last left off, we were up there working. I did some mining while listening to a whole bunch of garbage. And we're just going to get right back at making our underside of the whole government building thing. I was digging because I know I'm going to need at least some building material to work with, and another bit is all this stone. Like, yeah, we need all this stone. So, we need all that, and we're also going to need materials for the other project. The last bit of cloning I'm going to try and do. And I'm going to put it on a sign. Mural. Update mural walkway thing. Don't remember what I called it, but because it came to me, I thought I should at least write it down again. Sugarcane coming along great. Not gonna harvest it. I don't really want to. However, that is our ultimate goal. Next thing, is how far down we need to take this before reburying it. Because this bottom layer still needs to be at least partially brick. How tall do we have the roof? Looks like 5. Do we have the space for that? And a dome. The answer is really no. Do I have dirt? I don't have dirt. I need a measuring stick. The measuring stick. Now try and hit the... Excellent. Okay, that's my stick. Good stick. This is that. Alright. So realistically speaking, 5 more up is 20. Which means we have 8 blocks to make a dome. So really I want to actually make that 4. Alright. Next thing to do is we need to set this up for stone. Now, we did know we have to make an entrance somewhere, and we kinda thought about right here. Because you can blow out a cave. So this is gonna be like the old true entrance. So we're gonna kind of dig to the at least the outside. Okay, this is a lot longer. Hello? Hello? Where's the exit? Alright, well, we found that. That is, I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, this is the center, so we are going to knock this open. At least a little bit. This is all dirt. I'm not gonna... So... And then we're going to leave this as a hole. Then after that, we can then, in theory, make new windows, like true windows. If that makes sense. I don't know where the windows would go yet, but I have a thought process. I'm not too worried about wasting stone here, because even I don't know the true dimensions of the ceiling or even the windows. Because I am a visual person, I need to see the building, and building it underground. Building what's supposed to be an above ground structure underground, not... That's actually not something I've ever done. So this is like the first time I'm kind of trying to visualize something this strange. Okay. Now we will place, oh, not like that. Place these where they belong. At least get this set up. That way I have this already done. Plus it's a good indicator considering I don't know if monsters are gonna spawn here or not. They're not over here very often. We have some torches, but not a lot. So, just something you have to keep in mind. You are now my dinner. You were in my way. So we're at least gonna put up some stuff. Like, I don't even know if I'll continue this down another layer. But it does give me an operational base to work on. I think it's going to be really cool to see the whole thing kind of pan out. So we do not need to patch the floor because it's going to be... Any patching should be done with dirt for now. I am going to leave a spot for me to get out, so I'm just kind of going to leave a small doorway right here. That way... Oops. Get some light. Come on, man. Can't see anything out here. Whoa! And there goes my skin. Corner. I'll leave that block there. Don't know if that's gonna be the ceiling or not, but it's not hurting anybody. Hey, a lot more stone, aren't we? Should have brought all that stuff back up to cook. Oh well. I'll get to it when I get to it. Blink. This is going to be very interesting to recover because this was a perfectly good hill. I just blew it up. I suppose the other thing is I'm gonna need to like make some sort of strange structural reason why the front bulged so bad. Ooh, that's gonna be difficult. Because yes, they melt, merge, and goop up, but they don't. They have to have some mass. So, I suppose what I could do is perhaps make some nearby buildings. But I'm not gonna blow the hill out just to do that. I'll just dig into the hill. Make it that a little bit easier. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the clouds. Alright, we're just gonna walk over. Walk on over. These clouds suck. Yep, and I'm out. Alright. Do this. What do we got in here? Lots of dirt. Some more stone. Alright, we'll go with this. Okay. Keep going. Do not fall to your death. That would be very tragic. Ugh. Clouds, they suck. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad I built with them in mind, but still, they just suck. It's like, get out of my eyeballs. Turn the world gray. Alright. So where are... I can't see. Where is the cloud? Thank you. Okay, so... we are... what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about another 5 up. And then 5. Okay, so this bit right here, yeah, this corner piece is actually a decent size. And this is going to be the roof for this chunk, but when I get to the brick, I'm going to, when I get to the center, I can't see again. I'd like to see, please. Okay, so this is the corner. This is the corner piece. So let's just make a ring. That way we have a baseline to go off of. Not really a baseline, but okay. Yeah. Put that back. Return. Oh, we're here already. So see the brick. So what's gonna happen at this is we're gonna this is probably gonna be a very poor job at me trying to do it. Minecraft color palettes, especially in the alpha days, you didn't have a palette, you just had what you had, and you don't have a lot of options for gradient. You just have sheer colors. You don't have many gradient options. So I will worry about that part later, but I will rip off the dirt of this layer. You are no longer needed. There we go. You are no longer needed. Now we just need to build the next piece of flat roof. Wow. Could I miss any more? Bring it all the way back to you. You. Stop making the simple goofy mistake. Alright. Not bad. Not great, not terrible. Let's finish off with this bit right here. And we're gonna need to spend some time cooking. Jesse, we need to cook. We need to cook, Jesse! Still haven't watched Breaking Bad. Still have not watched it at all. What would men do with a cancer diagnosis? Apparently cook meth. Alright, we got one more stack. Let's finish it off. Typewriter. 1 and 0. Alright, cool. That is all the stone we got. Unfortunate, but noted. Just gonna hop on out. There's no I don't need to rebury everything yet. Alright, any cobblestone we got here? Yep, let's take all this back and we'll go from there. But in any case, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desync Not So Secret Saturday. Bye-bye!